to another episode of Truth and Banter.
Don't know.
I am myself, the host, Sha'al Truth, the offender. We also got
Naya Baya.
Yasharala.
Your favourite host, Richard Flash.
And the one and only Sistah Char.
You done know, it's the four of us, as you know already, doing our thing with truth, bringing the full truth with a bit of banter. We have to first big up our first sponsor for the show, which is Shamor Natural Beauty.
Woo!
Shamor is a holistic hair skincare company producing high quality handmade products that promotes healthy well-being to your hair, skin and inner body. Healing starts from within, and for you to glow outwardly, like myself, we must start by feeding our body. Shamor is designed to bring you back to your traditional roots with a natural tender touch, bringing confidence, fulfillment and unity.
Dano.
Visit etsy.com UK/shop/beauty by Shamor shop. And you can also type in truth and get a 10% discount, especially if you want that Moses glow like myself. Mm-hmm. This is what you have to do. Check out Shamor. You got lovely creams for the beard, the face, the skin. You know, you need Shamor in your life.
Dano.
Especially if you need that Moses glow, as I said, like myself.
Okay.
So, let's go. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Lockdown's lifting.
Mm-hmm. Don't get gassed.
For me, I think some bummy dudes are in trouble. Some bummy dudes are in trouble. Lockdown had the bummy dudes looking good.
Can you define the word bummy, please, for those who don't know? Thank you.
Cheesy.
Those rough looking dudes.
Sha'al, name 5 synonyms for bummy. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8.
I don't know bummy,
7,
you know, so I can't
6,
tramp.
5. It's a tramp, you know.
Waste.
Jeez.
But yeah.
And waste.
So what were you saying about that?
Only 3 more. Okay.
Do you you think that the bummy dudes blended in throughout the lockdown?
That means people
I don't
got
know
hella
any bummy
desperate then.
dudes.
Yo, I saw people looking rough and it was normal.
Yeah, that was calm. You could get away with it.
Yeah, I know.
Everywhere's locked down. Yeah, I get what you're saying, the blending in. Everyone's looking the same now, innit?
All right.
You know, but you got to have your hookups, bro. You got to know your barber.
Well, that's why I need to speak to Shah, because she had the hookup all the way through. She had the lineup going on.
Listen, yeah.
Bloody manners.
I'm gonna. It's okay. I'm gonna take it to the Most High in lamentation when I go home. I'm gonna lament against you. It's all right.
You get me? But yeah, lockdowns. You know. So what's one of the first things that you lot want to do for the release of lockdown?
Boy, that's a question, man.
Raving.
I haven't. I said raving. I haven't even really given it much thought.
Do you know why? You haven't given it much thought because you don't believe it. It's that it's gonna. You feel like they're gonna say
something else in it, like something's happened.
The Brazilian strain is rampant. We need to lock down.
They say
again.
the South Carolina, or California.
African. What? South
Yeah.
Cheese and bread.
No, sir.
Me personally, I just think it's a money spinner for all these different companies that invent vaccines. It's like, oh yeah, okay, we need to do an extra one now.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, I very much doubt people will get to their second shot. 75% of people have had their first shot, so yes, that's herd immunity. But you see it fizzle out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
what they're trying to say about our community, innit? The black people are not taking it.
Yeah, basically.
The third one's coming in autumn.
Did you see that Morgan Freeman advert to take the
Lord.
Oh my Lord.
Didn't they do Lenny Henry as well?
That was the one.
And
Morgan Freeman looked washed up. Yes, because if you
He probably took the first shot. Lenny Henry looked like he took the second shot, mate.
Oh, finished.
Who?
He just needed to sit down. It's okay. Sorry.
I don't know
if
they've done it, you know. But I don't know what's going on.
Someone was like, the reason why Lenny Henry done it because he didn't want to have the Sir title taken away from him. So that's why he done that advert.
So what about Morgan Freeman?
Boy, I don't know about him, boy. You don't want to lose nothing in Hollywood, innit?
Fame and
Well,
fortune.
But no, I don't believe it. For me, I think they double tongue a lot. So in one sentence, Boris is saying one thing and then like a week later saying something else. So for me, don't get excited for the 21st of June. Like, let's just see what happens come that day and then we can start planning certain things.
Not going to
But until
last
then,
long.
It's not going to last long because they're already talking about come autumn, winter, again, there's going to be a next strain.
Exactly.
So what's the point? Even furlough's going on till September.
Yeah,
So it's like if all
exactly.
of that's happening, then don't get excited about it.
Definitely double tongue. Definitely.
Fully.
And
Don't
the
make
celebrities are there to control the masses. They're not taking it. All the little
Who
people.
told you that?
They're not taking it. I didn't see no vaccine in their arm.
Why would they show it?
What do you mean? Ain't you seen the fake vaccines that go in and there's nothing going in?
Nah, I don't
Oh
watch it.
man, you man got
I'm a Netflix man.
Netflix
Netflix and Cody.
Well, but look at now DMX situation. First they were saying it was over. There's now they're saying it's COVID, according to his family members.
Don't believe it. They
Yeah,
killed
but
him.
it's easy to say COVID because obviously they don't want him to look away, innit? We everyone knows that DMX
What
does
he
the
was dealing
drugs
with,
hard, you
yeah.
get me? So it's just an easy thing to say, oh no, it's not
he
drugs,
took the
it's
vaccine.
COVID. Nah, that's drugs.
You think he did it or they did it?
What?
Do you think they killed him?
DMX?
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
They killed.
What?
But-
Is he dead?
Oh my
God.
word.
Where have you been?
This is what I'm saying. People fall
No,
off the
you
face
watch
of the
way
earth.
too much Netflix. They don't even.
Let's touch
He's all tucked up in his knee, man. Like,
Jeez, I'm
This
great.
guy, you know.
in his room.
You know that's my shot for him,
No,
huh?
no, don't lie. He's called it off on the world. Like, he just come
mate.
out.
like no,
Don't lie.
with a face as well.
Well, family's saying that.
And the
was
mad
because he
thing
took the
is,
vaccine.
like, Swiss Beats was like trying to get him back on track.
Yeah.
Like, right, yeah.
A lot of people were.
We're gonna get him in the gym and we're gonna work and do an album. And it's like, right.
He's seeing money signs though.
Yeah, but still, like, you have to remember Swiss Beats, his uncles are Rough Riders, you know.
Okay, okay, I didn't
You
know
get
that.
what I'm saying? Like, when you watch the documentaries and that, you come to realize that even Earth Gotti, he was a producer for Rough Riders before
Murder Inc.
Yeah, before going into Def Jam and starting Murder Inc.
Okay.
He's the one that was that connect to bring DMX to the record labels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, especially in New York, there's always like a close circuit of people that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the people that started the two brothers that started Rough Riders, that's Swiss Beats uncles. They knew Earth Gotti and certain other producers who they used to work with, DMX, and it was Earth Gotti that kind of bust him and got him the in. Because I remember even an Earth Gotti interview talking about showing him to, what's his name, Lior, that everyone calls Culture Vulture and all of that.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, so at the time, it was like, what's his name, the loud one, Dame Dash was trying to bust Jay-Z. And Irv Gotti was trying to present DMX to him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why there was that little riff between Jay-Z and...
Don't you think it's mad though, like how quick time has flown with all of that happened? What 90s, early 90s,
Yeah,
mid-90s,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and we're now in like 2021. Like time has flown.
Yep,
Like DMX was what 50, he died at 50.
that's young.
Mad young, mad young.
The same
But
day
he
as
went
Prince
through.
Philip.
Listen, I think they kept him in the freezer for about a year before they announced his before they announced his death. Did you not see that?
That last picture of him, but no, man.
Mate, they looked like they
No.
just took him out the freezer and it was just like,
Oh, in the back of the car. Yeah.
I think then they realised, okay, now we can't use to do this
Yeah.
anymore.
nah, they fully kept him in the freezer.
Well,
so.
they had 3 lookalikes.
No, there's
One
nobody
out
that
of
could
the-
look like that. There's no lookalike. They couldn't do it.
Oh man.
That was mad, boy.
He looked like something that he literally looked like. You know that film Bird Box? Like if I was to take off the thing, that it would be him that would be looking back at me. That's what he looked like.
Oh,
Looked
mate.
like they dug him up. And
Literally.
presented him. And he's dead
He's
now. Let's put him
exhumed.
back now. He's finished.
Nah, I fully think he died from last year, mate. Sorry.
He lived to the fullest, boy. 99.
Boy,
Right.
it's going through 7 days, boy.
Can you imagine like Abraham looking like that?
No way.
They're harmonies.
No way.
Not with all that melanin.
How can Keely say that he looked like if you put clothes on him that he would break?
Clothes.
Like he looks like paper. If you had to put clothes on him, he might break his skin or something.
Nah.
That's a different.
They
it's-
fully
it's mad
preserved
though,
him,
man.
boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
But no
So
one
Queen
ever
X.
answered what they're going to be doing once
Oh, yeah.
lockdown's over.
Well, I'm going to Barbados because it's on the green list
Is it?
because majority of people have been vaccinated.
Yeah, but
Subservient nation.
then you're at risk.
You best mind don't try and vaccinate you as you
Yeah.
hit the airport.
You're
No,
at
there's
risk.
no such thing as vaccination there.
That's your sister.
Maybe this will be the last time we see her.
Actually,
So what
I can't
you
believe
saying?
there's an earthquake.
Me, definitely not going Barbados. I don't know, you know.
Which is going
I'm
to
going to
Spa.
make more
Spa.
provisions. More provisions. I need to be on point with the shopping, with the food and stocking up. I think through
Were you saying you didn't stock up before?
I did, but you know,
Yeah.
after a while,
You started
continue-
tucking into
yeah,
it.
Yeah, obviously. It's gone down. It's gone down. So obviously I've got to continue it. Because I like to eat. Look, I'm getting bigger, man. No, he doesn't.
So where do you store all that food and that?
I'm trying to put it in the
Under your bed?
in this the cellar. Under my bed.
Because we know, certain circumstances and that.
He's chatting.
You don't really do the shopping, innit? You don't do the house shopping. So let's just stop
my
fronting.
gosh, I do the shopping. No offense to my parents, you're getting on a bit. I'm the young guy who does the shopping. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. T. Nah, but yeah, I need to keep up with the provisions of the house with the shopping and stuff, the food.
But you can do, like, lockdown didn't prevent you from doing that. So that
Do you know
doesn't
what?
answer the question.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. Times in lockdown, it made me get comfortable in my surroundings. That nothing's going on, just that yard.
Why did that stop you from doing food shopping?
I don't know. I just got comfortable.
So what did you eat?
He needs a wife.
Food.
Look at his face. He's in pain.
I don't need a wife. Call me Sha'al, Paul in the Bible.
No, you don't get that name.
I don't know. I'm good.
Call you Burns. That's
Yeah,
so, okay, Barbados, more shopping.
More food shopping, man. I need to be prepared.
Of all the things.
No,
I'm
that's not even a
hungry
thing.
right
That
now.
shouldn't even be allowed to be an answer. What's that?
I don't know. Come back to me.
not ambitious
Come back
at
to me.
all.
Come back.
I
to
already
me.
said I don't believe it, so I'm not making no kind of plans until I actually see that this lockdown is done.
No, but even if it ain't fully done, they're releasing, restaurants need to open back and earn some coin. So, I'm booking out places, you get me? Got the
Where you
anniversary, you get me?
Yeah, but out of lockdown, it's gonna be 8 people allowed.
No, man. You got the connects, man.
Oh,
So we're saying
30,
cinema
30
again.
at least.
I ain't say nothing.
Oh, you couldn't even
Get
watch your
me.
Coming to America in
Coming to
cinema.
America.
Weren't you a bit pissed though?
Of course. Like,
Yeah, you would have been vexed.
but you know what?
If you spend
I
that
watched
money, innit?
I watched an interview with my man Soglo, Darrell, whatever his name was in there, and he was just saying, no one shouldn't really be knocking. People are just working with what they've got at the moment in regards to storyline and all the rest of it. I know, there's no need to criticize. If you don't like it, you just don't like it, innit? But so much people, because of the platforms, I'm going to go into that, because of social media and the platforms, people feel that they're entitled to always have a public display of how they feel.
Okay.
And moving on
That's
to
social media,
that,
boy.
let's talk about chasing social media approval. As an artist, when you post, do you keep checking to see how much likes and views you got?
Do you know, I was having this conversation with the buyer the other day.
I know Taz does.
Big up, Karen,
I was
man.
having this conversation with the buyer the other day. I was saying it's twofold for me because I can get to a point where I just don't care about it and I won't post at all. And then that doesn't do nothing for you because you're not putting your stuff out there. And then when I do post, it's like, oh, you need to see, well, did that post make an impact? What are the kind of posts that people like? So you check, how many views did that get? So you know kind of what content to post for the next time. But you can easily fall into the trap of, that one only got 87. Oh, that one got 300. Oh, that one got 5. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's a battle.
Yeah, but we're talking about approval. Like, unless you obviously got people that, all right, for example, unless they get a certain amount of likes or so forth, that means they feel down about it. Okay, that one ain't gonna work then.
It depends on what you're posting though, because if like, okay, for example, Sha'al being the artist, if
Like
she's
them
just,
batty shots she keeps posting.
I can't even.
Exclusive.
The buyer.
Just putting it out there for, for those that didn't know.
Just saying.
Claim she's in the truth. Claim she's in the truth.
It's coming out, man. It's coming out.
You don't even know what we're laughing at, so you're not going to stay there. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
You
Okay.
see the video of the woman, she's coughing, she's like,
I don't know, bro.
You look
I'm
like
gonna
you're
send it to you.
private thing,
I'm
guys.
gonna send it to you.
The
Anyway.
low-key.
But yeah, so
threw me
approval.
off.
Social approval.
If someone as an artist like Sha'al, whoever, is posting things according to their work, it's a different kind of approval in the sense that you're looking to see what's going to gain you more views, likes, and followers,
More interest.
more interest. So in that sense, that's going to drive people to her page or an artist's page. But then there's the other side to it where if people are posting batty shots or like they're just doing like some kind of selfie picture or videos and they're trying to make them seem like, influential or whatever, then more time is because they're trying to seek approval. So they're the people that will be like, how many likes did I get? It becomes like an obsession for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So there are two sides to it. As an artist or someone who has a business or whatever, you're posting things to see, okay, is this getting the interest of people? And then the other side of it is trying to act like it influential.
But I'm not an artist, but me thinking as an artist, wouldn't it start with you? You have to approve it in your head first. Don't you have to be happy with what you're putting out first? Confident in what you're putting out first.
yeah, but anyone
It
can be
depends on
confident
what
in what they're
scale
putting out
though,
first.
because people just put things out for the sake of it because they just want the likes, they want the views.
Okay.
Whereas people who may have a business or they're artists are doing something that is deemed, I don't know, good. They're doing it because they're trying to get people or drive people to their page.
But people that do that, it's like they must be insecure in some way.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. That's like the people that act like they're influential.
Yeah.
So they'll forever be posting videos of saying, oh, guys, this is how I feel, or this, or whatever the case may be. And they're trying to act like they're influential when they're not. It's just the case that they want, it's just they're seeking attention.
That's right. Yeah.
And there's them people who will look at their phone every minute. How many likes did I get? How many views did I get? Like it becomes an obsession for a lot of people.
It's true.
Do you know there's certain people out there where every single picture is a batty shot?
Well, yeah, I know.
You know, there's something
I
deep
still got
down.
a few people like that on my Instagram that are still like that. All cleaning the 40s.
What?
Nah.
40.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Block
People
and
cleaning
delete.
the 40s are doing it still.
Who's got time?
I don't know about that. But there must be some sort of approval that, to make them, their followers have to
Gas them
make
up.
them feel that,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're worth something.
They validate.
Unless they're getting them likes or them views, they probably feel like, oh yeah, no one likes me.
Yeah, like people will post stupid pictures and put a stupid caption because they're trying to make it seem like, oh guys, would you like, a batty shot, not so much a batty shot, but they'll do a selfie of their body, and then they'll put a caption like, "Oh, you know, I'm curvy. You know, this is how it is. This is how I am. This, that, the other."
Yeah, so they obviously want people
They
to be
want
like,
people to be
you
like,
are.
you work it, girl.
Or on the
All
other
that
hand,
kind of
you'll
stuff.
have the ones that do the opposite. They'll take a picture of them. They know they're curvy and they say, "Oh, I don't like being this thin." So people say, "Oh, you're
Trying
not
to
thin,
work
you've got
brain.
Yeah, trying to work brain.
There's bare of them still on my Instagram.
I don't know.
Lord.
So, next thing, insecurity of these influencers then. So, basically, a lot of them need some sort of, there's something wrong.
I think it's a defense mechanism for a lot of them.
In what sense?
The seeking of approval. There's people who, even like in reality, who may not use social media, but some people that seek approval for everything. And so, if it, obviously through the platform of social media and whatever, like they have to be seen. It's like, for example, someone that was bullied or something all throughout their life, and then they kind of get to a stage in their life, they're like, no, I'm going to overcome this. So they do extra, like they do the most through social media. And then it's like, but it's just too much. It's like, okay, I get it. Like he was bullied and you're trying to kind of come out of that whole being insecure or whatever. But that is their whole defense mechanism. Now they're trying to show through that, nah, you know, I'm good. I want to be seen and this, that, the other, and rare. I want to be deemed as confident, but then they're just doing the absolute most.
I blame the parents.
Why do you blame them?
I'm going to tell you this. The parents didn't show them enough love.
It's not always the case.
I'm gonna show
some
you
of them,
this.
some of them, their partner, who they've been with for years, don't show them enough love. So then they go and do
Them as well.
Because you know what's ran through my head, and you know, this ain't no knock on. Well, I'm not even gonna say no knock, because obviously us being in the truth, we don't agree with it. But there's people out there that do what they're doing for whatever reason. But like strippers, it's not always the parents. Some people have just been through things in life where it's just like, do you know what? You know what I'm saying? So what could really have gone that bad from the parents to make them go down that road?
I was saying, because I was going to go on Facebook now, just woke up today, just eating the pancakes and eggs. Why are you telling me everything you're doing in the second of the day? Just do it.
Remember that advert?
Oh man, that's why I was going. I can't stand it. Yeah, shut up, get on with it.
Yeah, so it's like every part of their life they want people to. But do you know what?
Attention seeking.
Exactly.
That is attention.
You have to remember as well. Again, we're talking about influencers. People see that and see that people have gotten famous and rich off of it.
Oh, yeah,
So they're just following suit. Look at Kardashians. That's basically what they do. But yeah, it's got them to a certain level. It's mad because I've always been shown you gotta kind of love yourself for other people to love you. Or you gotta believe in, like for example, if it's a brand, you gotta believe in your brand before anyone else
That's right.
can give you approval and so forth. So it's like that's why there's a lot of, as I done a post saying, one of the easiest ways to fail is watching somebody else.
Yeah.
So when you're waiting on someone to tell you, oh yeah, that's good. Or yeah, I wanna get that. Or yeah, continue doing what you're doing. Don't get me wrong, all them things are encouragement, but it shouldn't tell you whether or not you should be doing something or not. If you really believe in a brand or a product or whatever, you put your all into it. Forget, it takes some people 5, 6, 7, 8 years to get their thing on a shelf or even recognized.
But they hinder themselves because they are watching other people.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the Kardashians, they're no one to watch because they're not happy. Neither are they confident. Because look how much things they do to their bodies.
My God, look at
Get
Chloe
those kinda
now.
likes. Yeah, she just looks awful.
She looks like a completely different person.
Oh, is it?
Completely
That young
different.
one.
She's the eldest sister? That's not the eldest
No,
sister.
she's not the eldest. She's the middle. No, I think she might be the
Thing's the eldest.
Who?
Kim.
Oh,
No, isn't Courtney? No, Courtney's.
oh God knows.
Shit, who knows?
Have you realised I'm not in this conversation? They're
Nah,
talking
bro,
about
my head.
what? You just said Kim or something.
No, because that's the one
you
who I
know
see
the mum.
leading the way, her and the mum. You get what I'm saying? And then everyone else just falls in line with it. But
Yeah, but they listen. All of them. They just awful. How much surgery and this, that, and the other, and like you can clearly see you looked completely different, but they were lying. No, I've never had surgery in my life. No, you did.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let me hold my tongue.
no, but this is truth and banter, man. Get into it.
No, I don't know nothing about the Kardashians. these three in it, like, yeah. But
I'm
nah,
using them as an example to say, don't do that.
yeah, don't, yeah.
What are you gonna say? Because I know you.
No, I don't rate that in it. Like back in the day, my mum used to just try to watch the Kardashians, and I just had to leave, bruv. It's all that nitty. Yo, if I had kids, no disrespect, I have to have about 2 sons. Because if I had bare girls around me, I don't know what I'd have to leave, man. Sorry,
Leave where?
Innit? And go where?
leave the country. I'll definitely go Barbados then. Bro.
Boy, that's part of life, man. And this is where truth comes in, because you got to then guide. And you know what I'm saying? It's a tough thing. And it's a big influence for the younger generation.
Yeah, the
Social
likes
media,
of the
especially
Kardashians.
Instagram.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So this is
And
what's
the
worse.
maddest thing is that the younger generation want to be like the Kardashians with this
Yes.
whole so-called reality TV, whatever. But then, like you were just saying, the amount of surgery that they've had to even look how they look now. If anyone has seen the original Kardashians, what they look
Oh
like,
my gosh.
you be in so
Shocking.
much shock. Like, it's crazy. So the fact that these young ones are like, I want to be like the Kardashians. No. If you saw what they looked like before, you, and naturally, as a natural beauty, you look better than what, you understand? Like, it's madness.
Yeah, let's get into more truth and banter. We're gonna shout out to our second sponsor of the show, Tiny Blings,
Don't know.
which promotes positive self-image and entrepreneurship for children through personalized clothing and accessories. Go visit tinyblings.co.uk to support the vision.
Don't know.
Type in truth, TRUTH, and receive a 10% on all your purchases. That's
Jeez.
truth, TRUTH, and receive 10%. And that's for the Truth and Banter listeners. This is how we do. We hook you up and we deal with you proper. Truth and Banter.
Come on.
So, okay. What is better for you to become? What was better for you, or what would you prefer to be better for you to become an adult if you could turn back time? Life experience or financial security?
Do you know, I did see your post. I was contemplating.
Ooh.
And it's a hard one.
That is
Because there's certain life experiences that mold you to become
That's right.
the adult that you should be. And then, but actually then there's certain, if I had more financial security, then I could be, a bit further or achieve some of the things that I would love to have achieved that I haven't yet because you didn't have that financial.
But then I think
security.
to myself, would I have had the maturity to have had like that finance or financial
Yeah.
security at that point? Because if I be honest, like through like my early 20s to say mid to late, I was just money orientated. I was just like money. But there was
Show
no,
me money.
but there was no level of maturity within me than what I have now. If I was to obviously, so I would say life experiences.
If you can kind of spin it, like the life experience can kind of
Can
take you down a
mold
route
you.
where you can go and
Yeah,
get financial
exactly.
security.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was going to say.
That's a hard one though.
It is
'cause
hard.
You think like certain points in your life, if you had the money at that point, I could have done something at that point. So that's
Yeah, I need an answer. That's hard.
yeah, because it kind of works hand in hand,
it's
innit?
I would say life experiences. No disrespect.
So what you've had now then to become an adult?
I would say, and first of all, I want to say all praises to the Most High because I had a good childhood. But looking back at it, I was kind
Still
of
got a good childhood.
I mean, I used the wrong word. I should have not said that, man. This guy's waiting. He's that lion. Waiting, got him. Nah, I think I could have. Things were not as hard as others, as my peers. You know, I had two parents. A lot of things, like my mum did me good kind of things. A lot of people say, oh, she spoiled you and whatever. But a lot of my peers had to work hard for it. Like, for instance, PS come out, I got it, where man had to go out, shot a couple things, and then he had to go and get it, if you know what I'm saying. And I feel if I had to work for it, not that way, but if I learnt the hard way, I think my life would have been a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely would say life experiences, for sure. For sure.
Do you still get tucked in?
I can't even breathe.
This guy says I've got Superman bed sheets and all that. And you know man gets my stuff from BHS. So what the hell is I talking about, bro?
BHS ain't open no more.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Is it? You don't buy your stuff.
You don't shop at all.
I don't even think you buy your trainers and that.
How long ago did BHS close down,
it
please?
was BHS.
I'm sure like 10 years ago.
Nice Waitrose.
What?
A whole Waitrose.
Don't you know about Waitrose home section?
Oh, I thought you meant BHS is turned into Waitrose.
No.
Oh, you mean you go Waitrose to buy bed clothes?
Well, I used to, innit? Like, but
before the lockdown.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. See?
But Waitrose is still open though.
You really are spoiled, aren't you?
Fully.
I was spoiled. Now I got a fend for myself.
You got to pay
With what? Going toilet?
What did you say? Wait, what
You have to hold your own
If
jewels.
he's got a PS5.
Probably.
And I don't play PS no more, no.
I got a fend for myself.
Yeah.
These days he hasn't been shopping during lockdown. But he's been
He ain't been shopping, he don't cook.
I have been shopping, but you know when lockdown started, it was a hoo-ha. You got to do this, you got to get this. Are you prepared? Da, 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 da. And I was, but that mentality is not the same anymore. I was shopping.
You get comfortable after a bit, innit?
This is you just clocked on what I was saying. You know, I'm going to another podcast, bro.
Do you cook? Do you cook?
Yes.
What do you cook?
I cook, I was going to say eggs and beans, you know, for a joke, but I'll leave that one alone. I'm good in the pasta dishes.
Such as?
Tortellini dishes. Look, if we had a camera, you need to see Taz's face. He looks at me lost. You know, man don't know about them kind of dishes. Lasagna. I got a rice maker, so I make a lot of rice dishes.
No, these Bayesians and this rice maker.
She's got one too.
Rice cooker.
Yeah, so bruv, that's me good. I'm not good at cooking basmati rice though.
Yeah,
People
because
that
you're putting
use
too much
foil.
water in there.
Hey, listen, I'm heavy-handed.
It's better you
bro.
put less water and keep adding than to put too much because you can't take away.
Long grain.
Come on, man.
Long grain.
I got to teach you
Please teach him.
because I'm a 5-star chef. You get me?
Bear talk. No,
I used to do this.
He's good at barbecue.
I'm a 5-star chef. I said I do this. I used to watch
That was a
MasterChef
gift
week in,
moment.
week out, and visit the restaurants. How about that?
They don't cook their meat, bro. It's
I
all
asked for
rare.
mine extra. You get me?
Burnt to frizzle. It's called burnt to
Ask for
frizzle.
mine extra.
No, it's called burnt
But
to
do you know
frizzle.
what? I don't really order the steak stuff. They do other stuff like proper. You know. You been Jamie Oliver before? Yeah.
It's because Sha'al orders gammon.
I don't even know about none of that.
It's a Bayesian term
I do.
for
You know what I'm
pork.
saying? Oh, is that what gammon is? Yeah. Oh, that big thing that they used to boil and that.
Yes, bro.
Sha'al
Asians.
orders gammon.
You're letting
What's that?
them
Is
down.
that, is
none
that
of
the national dish?
Oh,
No.
that's muggage. That's
Who's the
muggage.
national dish?
The national dish is dumpling dough.
Cuckoo.
Whatever you want to call it.
Dumpling dough,
Any
you know.
Bajans out there? Boom, boom.
What?
But anyway, that didn't make no sense. Back to what I was saying. Life experience, Shah, or financial security?
You know what? I'm going to go for life experience because I think that you can have money but not have like certain qualities to be a wholesome individual. So I'm gonna go for the life experience.
So what you've already been through then?
Yeah. If I had financial security from young, I might be an idiot now
Nah, it's real though.
and a joke woman.
I don't know. Man.
Think about it. Rich kids, are they really taught the value of money?
I never said rich, you know. I said financial security.
Yeah, but you got the financial security.
All right, let me break it down. Financial security, this means you got people that choose to do what we would call or be in the game, and you got people from the age of 16 that work. Financial security is, for example, working to earn your money every month, and you've still got a bit left over to put away for a rainy day or whatever the case. You're living comfortably. That's financial security. Not necessarily that you're rich, but you ain't broke. Because if you're broke, then you ain't secure financially. So it's a thing of, and the reason why I went into this, I was having a conversation with an old school dude, and we were talking about the whole doing the game and saying, right, like, you go through years of living a certain life, but when you get to a certain age, what comes of it? You end up going into what you could have gone into at the age of 16 or 18. Now, that doesn't take away knowledge, because even going to work and living an everyday life, as you get older, you still learn. But when I say life experience, I mean the things that happen every day in the game. Arrested, whatever the case may be, on a daily basis. So the life experience of someone in the game and the life experience of, or the knowledge gained through someone who works from a young age are two separate things. But one might be more clued up on the street, but the other one maybe financially knows how to manage better, or has been probably married from younger. You know, each one has its own pros and cons.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking back now, I'm thinking, really and truly, the people that make it, like I'm talking about make it, like mansion make it, that was like 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Like in the game now, people are more doing what they're doing just to maintain a certain life. There's not a lot of people that have taken that money and put it into something.
That's right.
Where they no longer need to do that. Now they're financially secure because they've started their own business or whatever they can, or joined the company to enhance it. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the things that I would have went through and having life experience, like, so what? As I said, those are the stories. Oh yeah, I met this person. I went through this. Oh, I done that. I used to do this. Blah, blah. That's the stories. Because what it's got me now is just to reminisce or say or relate to a situation now and say, oh, well, I've been through that, so this is how I would have dealt with it. Whereas if I was financially secure, I probably my life would have been different.
You wouldn't even be in this.
You wouldn't need, exactly. You wouldn't be in situations where you need to be thinking, okay, life experience taught me this, so let me. So I would have preferred to have had financial, whether it be join a company or business or start my own business or work to get to a certain, like when I look at now and I see, for example, I'm talking like man that are like 20, earning like $3,000 every 4 weeks.
Wow.
Like nearly 60 grand a year. Like that financial, you ain't rich, but that's financial security where you can do things from, and I'm like, as people know, like tube drivers and or train drivers or the old school bus drivers, they keep them jobs for like 20 years.
They're secure.
They're secure. So they didn't really need the life experience that a man in the game would have needed, or a man going through certain things would have needed, because their thing was just Monday to Friday. Now, the only downfall to that is people look at the whole Monday to Friday thing as a, oh yeah,
Imprisonment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's structured though, innit? They're used to doing what they're doing in their little box. Once they go outside that box, everything's different, bro. It's a different world.
Can you imagine like being the age of 20? Think back to how you was at the age of 20, earning $3,000 every 4 weeks or whatever the case may be. Like, could you really have had that maturity at that point?
That's what I'm saying. It would depend on your
Financially.
life experience.
Do you know
But a lot of
what?
them-
But you wouldn't really have life experience at the age of 20.
But it
Like,
depends
you're
on
just
how
coming
you've
from
been
being
brought up.
pickney.
No, but how you've been brought up though? How have you been brought up? If you've been brought up to see, you know, the raving, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
yeah,
it might be
yeah.
a bit. I mean, if you've been brought up more secure, your parents are secure. They teach you how to save. You know, you got to put this much away. You can do this. This is businesses you can invest in. Then that life experience would help you to invest whatever you're doing from that financial security properly. Whereas if you didn't have the life experience, you would be financially secure, but it might not. You're still living paycheck to paycheck. If you get what I mean, you don't know how to invest, and then things there.
It's mad with those jobs,
Too intertwined.
like BT and stuff. I know people who've been in there from 20, like older people, and they're retired now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're done. They're finished.
They're
Big
they're
house.
easy.
It's done.
And it was never no looking over the shoulder, worrying about no one.
For real, boy.
Once you got the wife as well, she's got her job, you got your job, and you're in a secure job for your life. And BT look after you, from what I've been told. Yo, early retirement.
All of them companies, they're like that. They look after their people.
Bare holidays every year, about 3-4 holidays, 6 months at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
They don't make contracts like that no more. But
Oh boy, you're done now.
I get 10 weeks off. That's what I throw that in. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I get more than
Boy.
that.
Barbados, here I come.
I get more than 10 weeks. Though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What, the 6-week holiday?
And plus all the other holidays.
You're still doing work though, because you have to look after picnic and them sitting there.
Picnic. Oh,
Still more than 10 weeks.
But yes, boy, you know, it's a hard one, I know, but I think maybe for different, you know, someone who probably had that financial security would say, oh, I prefer life experience just to see, you know, it's all a gamble out
yeah,
there.
it's true, you know. Yeah, it's a gamble.
But you know, all right.
I think that's a little hard question to answer, to be honest.
It's a knife edge. It's a knife edge.